welcome back to my channel, and I miss y'all. Hey lovelies, I feel like I haven't seen y'all in so long. I've only been going for like 3 months. Yeah, about 3 months, maybe more. But I'm here to talk about sustainable healing versus intense detox. So about these things is versus slow versus fast detox, and how people are going by it is very wrong. And majority social media promotes very fast detox, like these herbalists out here. And I'm not saying that it's like bad, but you gotta know when to do these fast detox. For example, if you have cancer, then cancer should be a fast detox. You're on a time frame, on a time clock, that you need to do those things really quick. So if you're not in a life-threatening and you just have like symptoms here and there, maybe you feel like your leg always have arthritis, or you can't see, or what else they have, these like dry ashy skin, then those things would be a fix of a slow detox. It don't necessarily need to be fast. Here are some reasons why, if you don't have cancer, why you shouldn't be doing a fast detox. For one is you lose too much nutrients so fast. However, if you are bigger than, let's say, 200 pounds and you're shorter than 5'5", then you definitely could do a fast detox, but I don't recommend it. So from that being general sense, you lose way too much nutrients. You lose way too much. So a detox, it pushes good and bad bacteria out of your body, no matter what you're doing. You're losing it too fast. So that's why there are some people have detoxes, 3-day detoxes, a week detox, which is a purging effect. So it can purge a lot of like gunk and toxins out of your stomach or your reproductive area, and that is way too fast. It's really heavy on the organs, and when you have something really heavy on the organs, it can affect you in a tremendous way. It can put you in a really bad detox mode, which is really, really bad. So from that being said, so even a 30-minute, or not 30-minute, 30 days or 90 days, in those time frames where they say do a 90-day detox or do a 30-day detox, I don't recommend that, because it's not going to be fixed in just 30 to 90 days. It's like saying you want to get rich overnight. Just as if you got sick, it took years for you to get, let's say, cancer. It takes time for you to get disease, just like it takes time for you to lose that disease that you have gotten in the first place. And as much gunk we all ate in America, I'm specifically talking about America. So America, we eat so much processed food, so much trash. It's to a point that you think you can just release that much trash out of your body in just, let's say, less than 90 days, because most detoxes or gurus or herbalists tells you within 90 days you'll probably be cured, or you don't have those symptoms. Yes, you may not. However, at what cost? Anything you do fast, it costs something within your body. It does. But if you do it slow, when we talk about slow things, it can be less ease. You retain more nutrients. Iron for women, especially, you can't detox when you breastfeed, aka you can eat salads and fruits. That is a form of slow detox or sustainable detox. And when you do more of a slow detox, you can eat more fruits. Just incorporate more fruits. That can be considered a detox, literally. Okay, so I'm going off a little bit subject. So when I had gotten on the detox, you seen on my page, after a year of that 70-day detox, my eyes have gotten lighter. And what I mean by lighter, I mean literally from, I guess it was like not black eyes. I never knew what color eyes. I thought it was just black. But it was like deeper brown. Now it went up to medium brown. Now I'm getting way more compliments on my eyes than I ever gotten in my entire life. So, and I'm not even assuming, I knew because I went to an otologist. I don't know, people that study eyes, and they tell you what symptoms you have based off your eyes. And I know it started with I, but I don't know how to pronounce that. So yeah. So I went to that person, and they pretty much confirmed that I really have a honey brown eyes undertone under all this mucus I have in my eyes. So from that, I really can see the difference between back then eyes and the eyes that I have now, where I have so much backed up, which aka also means lymphatic backed up, mucus, trash food I was eating basically my whole life. And yeah, and one thing I do know is two types of color eyes: blue, and which is either hazel or honey brown. And those are two types of color eyes. If you see green, gray, yellow, somebody said they saw red, and gold, those are not good eyes. Those are backed up. You can see the undertone. Like, ask them, anybody with green eyes, ask them, what color eyes did you have when you was a baby? And if they say blue, when they had color eyes, if it's blue, then guarantee it changed color because of how much it was badly eaten. The diet, they was accumulated so much trash, especially milk, especially if it's not raw milk, then it is really, really bad for the organs. So you can test the experiment. Like, ask anybody with green eyes now that used to have blue eyes. Let me know. Come back in the comments. Let me know, because this is some true stuff. Like, people don't tell you this stuff. Even the doctors don't tell you. So they're just like, oh, okay, you know, it's typical for somebody to change the eyes change, the eye color change. No, not within the same timeline. No, it is possible, but it's not natural. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's not. Period. It's not. Because my dad, he was born with blue eyes. Now he has green eyes, and sometimes he says seasonally changed. It's what you eat seasonally. And I'm pretty sure he was eating like a lot of food, and in one period he wasn't, so your eyes end up changing. So it's seasonal, you know. You a heavy eater towards the end of the year, and then like in the beginning of the year you're like a light eater. You get it? So back to the subject. Sustainable detoxing is the most suitable thing that most Americans should do, especially like people that are very sick or almost always sick. And I always get a lot of feedback, or a lot of clients or people that ask questions, and they say, oh, why every time I take a detox I get so sick and I get lightheaded? Those stuff is for the birds. I can't do it. I don't know how y'all do it. And I'm just like, yes, you're toxic. Well, I don't say it like that, but I would just say you're really backed up and you shouldn't be taking those heavy detoxes. Maybe you should just eat more fruits, and that is an automatic detox. You'll probably see way more improvement just by eating fruits every day, rather than going crazy doing a detox and you get sick off the detox. Or when you do a detox, you get worse. Like, oh my God, I started it and I got worse than I started. I'm like, yeah, it gets like that, because this method, like, for example, like a clogged up toilet, and you just keep throwing stuff in there, you're just trying to keep flushing it, and you keep flushing it. That's how the body is if you're not pooing every day. If you're not pooing every day, your toilet get clogged up, and that's where you get sick. So That's why a slow detox is more sustainable, because when you poo and try to poo every day, it gives you, the body and the organs, some time to chunk down all of that toxins you have in your stomach or in other parts of your body. So from that slow detox, it can sustain you a lot, especially if you don't eat after a certain time. Let's say after 7. Other people are not used to it, so they say 8 or 9. After that, boom, you gave your organs even more time. And most American organs that are mostly compromised is the pancreas, kidneys, and the liver. And if you give those organs some time, especially let go of the alcohol or any type of alcohol, then you just basically helped your organs to rejuvenate and have a great time in your body. And the workers, I call it the cells, the workers, if you don't get them a break from digesting or working, aka working, then they will be exhausted. Of course, they have super power of like working overtime more than like we do, but they do need rejuvenation, sleep time. Yeah, but they be switching shifts, okay? But they tired, okay? Give them some time to sleep without overtime every single night. The only time they can actually have a break is when they get sick, like when your body gets sick, and that's when you stop eating for real. So sustainable is more suitable. I got some notes over here. Here's a banger. When you do a detox one day, implement a emotional healing. Emotional healing, you can detox way more and you release way more while doing your slow, sustainable detox. And when I went on to a slower detox, I still detox. I actually like doing the slow detox, the sustainable detox, rather than I'm doing a 30-day detox, nothing else but water or nothing else but juice, which is could be good, but if you've been eating meat your whole life, it would be detrimental for your organs to trying to adapt to something that they are not used to. So that's what I mean. It's like emotional healing in a way, as in heal your inner trauma over time. So anything you're struggling with your organs or anything like that, or let's say your a car coming. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let's say you have trauma, like childhood trauma, then that can contribute to like organs being hold on to toxins because of childhood trauma. From another example is when you hold in emotions like grudge, anger, depression, it holds in a lot of toxins as well. So another ways to release those inner trauma, you can journal, meditate, therapy, mental health app. I use a mental health app, and those can help you, or a spiritual coach or a mental coach, anybody with those can help you release, healing coach help you release any baggage on your body, anything spiritual. Emotional can be very spiritual. So when you release those emotional things, you can detox really faster than you ever did. That's why I don't preach on fast detoxing at all. It's crazy how it's mainstream fast detoxing versus mainstream is not really saying anything about slow, sustainable detox. And I'm only rooting for cancer patients going on a fast detox. But I hope this is like very knowledgeable for you guys. I also have a community on my Patreon for only $5 for anybody that want to learn anything more. And I do one-on-one coaching call, not really like coaching, but like advice. If you want to be coached, I got you. Support of community, anything like that on my Patreon. And I also have like Also another program for hair. I love doing hair. So, and then I'll add some like other stuff on my Patreon. But my Patreon for the $5 community for healing and detox and all that stuff is on my YouTube or on my Patreon. And if you would like, please make sure to get inside that community, and the link is below. Thank you for listening. Ciao. See you next time though.